Hi everyone! Today I am reviewing my Nikon D3200 DSLR camera. This is one of my most prized possessions. I've had it for about 3 years now. I think I got it at the end of 2012 and it has been fantastic thus far. I got it from Black's. It is a Canadian camera retailer that I think is going out of business, sadly, but at the time they had really great kind of employees and everyone helping me try to figure out what camera was best, and I went with Nikon. It just fit well in my hand, felt comfortable, and I've only ever had Nikon cameras to this date. A little Coolpix pink camera did me well, but this one is great. So it came in a kit for about $600, I think, for the body, the lens, 2 memory cards that actually were corrupt and deleted all of my photos. That was a tragedy, but moving on, they replaced them, whatever. Not the photos, the cards. Worse, whatever. So it also came with a camera strap. I don't use this one anymore. I'll get to my strap in a minute. And then it also came with the charger. And I actually used this particular lens, which is like the all-in-one NIKKOR 18 to 55 millimeter one. Okay, so we'll leave it there. It's their DX VR line. Can you tell that I'm not a total connoisseur? Anyways, this lens actually isn't available anymore. They have version 2, so it's the VR2. But this one's pretty heavy. I usually use it for filming my videos. Today I'm using my iPhone, so hello from a different picture. And it also came with a little filter, which works great. This is a beautiful, beautiful lens for taking like landscapes and travel photos. It has a very wide picture and it has a great zoom. You can see here it zooms in and out and very crisp, but after using this particular lens for probably at least 6 months, probably up to a year, I decided that I would have to splurge and get a second lens. So I got we'll pull it out here. This is, they all come in a little bag. This is the NIKKOR 50 millimeter 1.8 f-stop lens. So this one came with a nice hood, obviously a lens cap. I think it was about $255. All of the specs and stuff will be listed in the blog post below, but this lens changed my life. It is a fantastic lens for getting that really crisp kind of background blur, pulls out a lot of light from the surroundings. It's great for portraits and outfit photos, stuff like that. That's mainly what I'll be taking. And then sort of basic product shots and stuff. I love, love, love how this camera makes the world look. I think it's really diffused and beautiful, but also really crisp. The one downside is that you have to be very far away from your subject with this particular lens. You have to be at least, I think, like 2 feet away. You definitely can't get up very close to any subject, and there's no zoom. So it's a fixed lens, but very lightweight, and really the picture's fantastic, especially in low light. This particular body, the 3200, is like the cheapest body that you can get for mounting whatever lens you want. You can get like a $2,000 lens, hook it up to this, and then it'll really reduce the weight, and it's just such a simple screen, simple function. I don't know if you can see anything here. I don't have an SD card in right now. I usually use one that's like 32 gig from Costco. Great thing. But anyway, so it has good function, really easy to use, and films HD 24 megapixels, like top notch, but simple. It's nothing too complex. So that is my first lens and some details on the body. Just recently I purchased another lens, so now I have 3 lenses to my collection. This one is a micro lens. Let me make sure I got that right. Yes, the micro. There's also macro in Canon, but I won't start comparing that right now. But this is the NIKKOR 40 millimeter 2.8 lens. Also came with that nice little hood. I think that's what they call it. There's no filter on these, so you'd maybe want to get that if you're concerned about getting your lens dirty. But this is awesome for taking close-up photos. You can get like within inches from your subject, and it's so crisp, amazing, amazing, amazing for up close. And I think this was about $270. Again, all the prices will be listed below. It might have been closer to $300, can't remember. These are all in Canadian dollars, by the way. You can also do manual or manual autofocus, but this one again does not have that zoom feature. So if you want to zoom, you're gonna have to look for that all-in-one or kind of one of those like telephoto, I don't know what they're called, but the longer lenses. I'm no connoisseur. I like to get a lens that will do the work for me. I can get nice and close to my subject, but this will again bring in a bunch of light, really crisp, and you can even use this for events or photos, or sorry, faces like portraits and stuff. It won't be as beautiful as this lens, and it's a bit harder to focus if you're kind of photographing something larger. But in general, this gives a really unique picture. It'll be like such a shallow field that's in focus. So you can do like a cool picture of a book, for example, and only like one line or a few lines are in focus. So I love that about this lens. It's so fun to play with. I'm still learning, but it's a really, really unique lens, and you can tell even just holding up these two. You can see the difference in the actual like eye of the lens. Super different. This one lets in more light. It's good for low lighting, I guess, and this one is good for those up close shots. So some little accessories. My strap is kind of a rugged leather strap. I love it. It is a tap and die, what does it say? Tap and Die Legacy handmade leather strap. I got it as a gift, a very sweet gift, and it even has my name on it. So sweet. And it's great. It just gets better with wear. I've taken off the beautiful Nikon strap. I still have that, but this one is great quality and looks really cool. I also have a little remote control. This is really good for selfies. Say, for example, you want to take a selfie with this lens. I have a tripod right now that my phone is on, but you can't hold the camera close to your face. This one won't focus. So you just hook it up, use a little remote control, even for product photos or anything where you can't have your camera moving. This is good. You just can stand like a few feet away and use that little remote. So that one's great. Comes in a little holder bag. And then finally, we have the lens pen. This is great. Lens pen, you can probably get this at a camera store. Has a little brush, so you can use that to brush away any dust, and that retracts. And then this side is super, super great. It's like a little spongy tip cleaner almost, so it'll just smear away any, not smear, brush away any fingerprints and stuff on your lenses. So that is my review. For more details, prices, specs, links, everything, check out the blog post below. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave them below, and I will see you guys later.